Welcome to the show, everybody.
Woo,
Hi.
welcome back. The three amigos are here.
Yeah, I know, we're
back.
all three here.
Yeah.
Back,
Woo, baby. Woo. So welcome back to what we learned this week. It's episode 95 or 96, something like that.
95.
90-11. Woohoo! Yay, we're here. We're getting so close to 100, folks. So close, yet so far.
Pretty far.
I'm going to just run through real quick with our little ads. So this episode is brought to you by JD Creations LLC. It's brought to you by hardworkcoffee.com. Oh, nope, Hardwork Coffee Co. They don't have a .com yet. Not yet.
Co.
So Hardwork Coffee Co. Company. AstroDesignCompany.com. And that's it. I think that's the only three that sponsors that we have right now. So yeah, woohoo. Welcome back, everyone.
Oh yeah.
First of all, just want to give a shout out. Tom Brady won 7 fucking Super Bowls, man. He's gone to 10 and he won 7. He's 70% on Super Bowls. That man is a goddamn legend.
I'm just going to say this.
Intense.
That game, there was not even a chance.
No
Chance for the
I
Chiefs.
thought for sure the Chiefs were going to come out and just fucking, they were going to go on a 20-point lead.
You know?
Not 9 points the entire game.
No, dude,
you
it
know
was
how hard
embarrassing.
it is to keep the Chiefs to 9 points? Let alone being the Bucks, who, mind you, the Bucks fucking suck. I just want to point that out right away. They suck. And then now, I mean, they have great players, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But as a team, that is not a Super Bowl contending team. But Tom Brady is a wizard.
He's just Tom Brady.
He's just the fucking GOAT. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way around it. That man is a living legend.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the Michael Jordan of NFL.
Easily.
Without a doubt.
Easily.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
also...
he's more Larry Bird, though, right? I mean,
race
don't want to
jokes.
be that guy.
So anyways, with that, did you guys see any of the Super Bowl commercials?
No.
No, not really.
They good?
Some of them were good.
I
Yeah.
didn't watch the Super Bowl, so I
Fair
missed
enough.
out. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I was kind of working and watching the game at the same time, so I didn't really have a chance to.
I had it
focus.
on passively while
Yeah.
I was because I was at work.
Yeah.
But there is one commercial that came out, and I think it's either called the Navigator 4 or the Inspire 4. I can't remember what the name was, but it was a super casual commercial. Just popped up, right? Thinking, oh, this is going to be a funny one or something. No, it was a legitimate commercial for you to sign up to be a part of the first all-civilian space team.
What?
Yes, they just fucking threw it out there like it was no big deal.
What?
There is an actual
up.
commercial that said, we are putting together the first all-civilian space team. They are sending civilians to space in a shuttle.
There's
How?
Bro, I saw that and went, you just dropped that so nonchalantly.
casually.
Like that was like, yeah, fuck it. We're in the future now.
I don't
Fuck it.
think
It's 2021. We just do it
See,
all
it must
now.
have been casual because I don't even remember that
Yeah.
commercial. I must have
Yeah.
been working or something because I was like typing away and just having the
I
screen
just
over here.
was listening and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Nala.
Nah.
No, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Fat
I
bitch.
feel like there's an alternative reason why they're doing that. Just for some
Get these
reason. Like,
fucking
well,
people off the
Well,
planet.
see, the thing is,
anybody that's stupid enough to volunteer to go into space as a civilian.
they can't launch the scientists though because if they launch the scientists, nobody can rebuild version
exactly.
2.
Exactly.
Exactly.
When the
Trial
first one
one.
inevitably flies into the sun and dies.
So here's the thing. I mean,
mean-
Elon Musk has been saying for the last like 4 years that his, the plan, why he's doing all of, obviously he wants to go to colonize Mars, but like a big step that he wants to take in these coming years is civilian space travel. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Like an airplane almost.
Yeah.
Like that's what he wants to do. I don't know who this company is doing this though. It had no company like tagged with it.
Shit.
It just, somebody look it up. It was either Inspire 4 or Navigator 4, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
If it's neither one of those, just look up civilian space travel. Because I was blown away that they just dropped this commercial in the middle of the
Yeah,
NFL, like
that's-
in the middle of the Super Bowl. I was like, hey, what? Since
That's pretty
when?
wild.
It wasn't Navigator 4 because that's a BMW.
Okay, maybe the Inspire 4.
Maybe that was the commercial. Was just like, Welcome to space travel.
That is a workout set.
Look up in
Civilian space
travel. Yeah.
That's fucking wild, though. If that's like a thing, like obviously they'd have to have like, they'd have a crew, they'd have pilots and stuff, and like the ground
Inspiration
teams.
for.
Inspiration for. I was close.
That was,
Inspire
yeah,
for.
that was
Inspiration
pretty
for.
close.
Yeah. So who's the company behind this?
Yeah.
Is it NASA? I mean, is it Tesla?
Countdown to crew selection in 20 days.
Yes.
Holy
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like they are. Like it's.
I
not
was like,
in,
maybe in the next year or two.
Dude, this shit is insane.
What the fuck?
So
That's nuts.
If you guys haven't seen the commercial, just go to YouTube and look
lawn
up.
chairs? Are they shooting around space with lawn chairs?
Inspiration4.com. Go get your seat.
Yeah, or just look up on YouTube like Inspiration 4, and you can literally just sign up. Like it's just they have it on the website.
It's better
Just
looking.
sign
Now,
up.
does this crew plan on coming back?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't-
honestly, it's supposed to be like the first. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a round trip mission.
So what? They go up into space, do a lap, and then bring them back down, or
It's like you literally just you go in space, you say, "Hey, I'm in space," and then you basically land.
I am gonna sign
that's
up.
kind of cool,
Bro, right?
Yeah, fucking yeah.
That's just insane. I
want that
If
email.
we sign up and we all
Okay.
get it, we got to convince them we're doing a podcast in space.
Hell yeah.
We're doing the first
Firsties!
podcast in space. Beat that, Joe Rogan.
Actually,
Well, I mean, technically the ISS. has done
SpaceX
it,
to
but-
launch Inspiration 4. So it's SpaceX.
So it is
it'd be the
SpaceX.
first civilian podcast in space.
Yes.
Holy shit, that could be huge.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just the fact that they dropped it so nonchalantly blew my mind away.
How do you?
So it's
There's not
launching.
even a clear way to sign up for it.
Yeah. So it's launching from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
Well, yeah, that's where everything launches from.
Yeah.
Received a secret.
Ooh.
I don't start.
Yeah, there's no good way to sign up for it. What the fuck?
I don't know. It just said to
What the
sign
fuck?
up.
I want to sign up.
I don't know, dude.
Put me in
Damn.
space.
So
Put
the
me to
Inspiration
sun.
4 crew will receive commercial astronaut training by SpaceX on the Falcon 9 launch vehicle and the Dragon spacecraft. Orbital mechanics, operating in microgravity, zero gravity, and other forms of stress testing. They will go through emergency preparedness, training, spacesuit and spacecraft ingress and egress exercises, as well as
Here's the
partial
thing.
and
Here's the
full
thing.
down
Here's the
for
thing.
that.
If
I'm
I'm
so
a
down.
civilian, right? Don't even put me through the emergency protocol because if it fucks up, I'm dead.
We're not doing anything other than
yeah.
dying.
What am I gonna fucking do about it? I don't remember.
sweet!
I'm just gonna sit there and float.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be the first person to die in space. I guess I don't know.
Oh, there's been plenty of people that died.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
tons of people.
The first civilian to die in space.
Lots of monkeys, I tell you what.
Oh my
Lots of
god,
monkeys.
lots of monkeys
And parrots.
dogs and
Parrots
dogs.
and dogs.
Actually,
Cosmo
fun
Space
fact,
Dog.
not fun. Actually, I just learned something the other day from a cartoon that I didn't know existed.
What's up?
So, fuck, I'm forgetting her name. But apparently, Thomas Edison really wanted to show that AC current is more deadly than DC current,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, so they
decided
killed an elephant.
Yeah, killed Topsy. Didn't know that was a
Topsy
thing.
the elephant.
Oh, yeah.
I had no
we
idea.
learned that
Bob's
in
Burgers?
school.
Bob's Burgers,
Burgers,
dude.
yeah.
That literally, we're sitting watching Bob's Burgers, and he mentions like Topsy. The librarian's fucking weird, and he mentions Topsy, and I'm like, that sounds super familiar, but like I don't understand like what he's talking about.
Did you guys not learn that in high school?
I
No.
don't remember it at all.
Oh,
I never had a Thomas Edison class.
No.
But, I don't know.
you didn't have a science class?
I took AP chemistry and AP biology and AP physics.
Well, there's your problem. You took all the wrong ones. Here's the biology of a dead elephant.
Yeah,
Currents.
cool. That literally like, and I looked it up, and the first thing this is the
Yeah.
video that they fucking like showing like what it was. They just walked this elephant out onto a platform
Yeah.
and shocked the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was like, that's crazy. That's fucking insane.
Well,
And they make a reference to it, and the whole episode is about
Oh
doing
yeah, like
that.
the musical of Topsy. Yeah.
Back then, you could do whatever the fuck you wanted.
Dude,
Weird shit,
it's
man.
out in public, man.
Give me
They
an
just,
elephant.
Like, walk this fucking elephant.
Give me an
Well,
elephant.
The elephant like stomped on a bunch of people, like trampled a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But like,
So fuck
those
that
fuck-
yeah,
elephant.
so
Yeah,
this literally like,
Probably because they're trying to shock her. Fuck.
yeah.
She knew. She knew all
Yeah.
along.
Elephants
Yeah,
are
it
smart
was
as shit.
fucking-
Elephants don't forget things, right?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
things
they're
that, that's
really
the
good.
animals that don't forget.
It's
yeah.
them
memory.
and orcas. I'm pretty sure both have the same memory.
Orcas?
Orcas,
Really?
yeah.
That's
You ever seen the movie
That's
Orca?
a scary thing.
Orcas are fucking terrifying. There's actually
I
a
would
movie.
never fuck with an orca. You remember when that fucking diver got dragged down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Just
that's fucked.
fucking, I'm gonna drown you, and then I'm gonna play with you, let you go back up, and then drown your ass again.
There's a
Fuck
horror movie.
You.
There's a horror movie from the 60s or 70s called Orca, and it's about this guy who whose family was killed by this killer whale, pretty much, and he's going out there trying to kill it. And the thing remembers him, and it's like it's plotting his demise and shit.
bitch?
It's so fucking nuts. Like they're so smart.
Yeah.
It's kind of terrifying.
I saw a thing and it said if you watch Jaws backwards, it's actually a lighthearted movie about a huge shark that gives donates limbs to amputees.
Just regurgitates legs.
That's
I
pretty
love
good.
that. But yeah, no.
And there's a random woman that gets birthed into the ocean at the very end.
Yeah,
yeah,
fuck it, why not?
exactly.
But yeah, there was all kinds of decent commercials. One of them, I guess the Jeep commercial. I didn't see it, but I guess the Jeep commercial caused a lot of controversy.
What happened to
I
the
don't
Jeep?
know.
Oh, was that the Bruce Springsteen one?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Apparently, people were storming the church that was filmed at or something. I don't know. I didn't watch the commercials. I don't know what the fuck the deal was.
Storming the church?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Springsteen apparently made some comments, but he's always making some comments.
Yeah.
So I don't even.
But they
know.
also made one of the coolest ones that I saw, and this one of the few shining lights of it being COVID protocol where there's not a lot of people there.
Yeah.
They did a entire commercial right before the Super Bowl started, and it was Vince Lombardi. It was one of his famous speeches, but it pertained really closely to COVID, like how we've all gone through COVID and everything like this. But then at the very end, it shows him walking into the stadium, and all of a sudden it shows the stadium camera, and it's his hologram that comes onto a stage at
Cool.
at Tampa Stadium. And I was like, that's
That's
fucking
fucking cool.
awesome.
dope.
Like,
That's
so
seriously
cool. So that one gave me a little bit of chills, but yeah, otherwise, I don't know. I saw some, like I said, I watched it passively too, so I didn't see all the commercials and everything.
Yeah, it
but
wasn't really an interesting game to me personally.
No,
it didn't feel like there was
9 to
any challenge.
31.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a fucking terrible
And also,
game.
the Bruce Springsteen thing. I don't care your political views or whatever. I don't like anybody that calls himself by like a first person title or like by a character name. He calls himself the boss all the time.
Oh my god.
Bugs the fuck out of me.
He
I don't know
does?
oh yeah, you never heard of? Oh,
No,
yeah,
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I just
want
want
to challenge the boss.
I just want to state this very clearly. I don't give a fuck about
conceited
Bruce
fuck.
Springsteen. I've never given a fuck
He's
about
been doing
Bruce
that since like the
Springsteen.
'80s. Like just calling himself the boss, and it's like you.
Why? That's
You
the
think you're the
stupidest
only
thing I've
person that
ever heard.
employs people?
Douche.
I don't know. Just always bugged me.
What does he
So,
even do nowadays?
It's drugs. That's about it.
Drugs and sip water.
What a fucking
But the
douche.
commercial showed him in a diner, and it's like you wouldn't be caught fucking dead in some like backwater American diner. Like
You
he
pretentious
he
fuck.
causes issues with his employees already because they give him like the wrong kind of sparkling water. Like you could fucking chill out
What?
with that shit.
This isn't Fresca.
How have I not heard all this
Dude,
crazy shit
Bruce
about him?
Springsteen is he's like the dictionary picture of a sellout.
What a
So-
piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the guy.
His
I'm gonna
but-
have to
entire
look
music
him up.
repertoire is based off like, oh, the American worker and shit, and then now he's like this huge pretentious billionaire that
Of course he is.
exploits
Fucking
the working
pandering.
class.
Somebody
Yeah.
needs to kick him in the dick. That's all.
I think that was my favorite thing to come out of the last 10 years was a song by Bo Burnham called Pandering. And it's really interesting because it kind of touches base on that, especially like country. Like it's country songs about like plowing fields and taking care
Right.
of horses and like raising sheep and shit. And it's like I go
Was it the stadium country?
yeah, so it's like he's talking about like plowing a field, but he's never touched a tractor. And like, I'm driving across the USA and like Route 66 as he's flying in a private jet. Like it's just so fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Good old
I love Bo Burnham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a quality character.
Obvious. Taking that dive and
Diving.
getting really comfortable and peeing in the pool and
Love is.
a homeless guy searching for treasure in the middle of the rain and finding a bag of gold coins and slowly finding out they're all filled with chocolate and even though he's heartbroken he can't complain because he was hungry in the first place.
Oh man,
love that it's just
I'm just
not-
watching him in like
it's
middle
just-
school, like
oh,
just come up
it's
with
there.
bullshit in his bedroom, like on YouTube and shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah, with the
he's just
fucking-
Oh
playing the
yeah,
keyboard.
it was so great. That
Like
guy's a
that
treasure.
guy is one
Awesome.
of the. He was one of the first people that
To get
really
famous on YouTube.
Yeah, like
Fuck yeah.
he was one of the first YouTubers that like not only went viral but just like signed major deals.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
stand-up shows and
Yeah.
everything. And he's still, he's still doing stuff.
Oh,
He's
fuck
still
yeah.
relevant. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome
There's
to
a lot
see
of people that were like in that original time period, like the people that worked for Cracked and for The Whitest Kids You Know and shit like that. They went on to write for other comedy shows. Like, do you guys remember that show After Hours that was on Cracked? They talk about pop culture shit and weird scenarios.
I don't know.
They would sit at some like imaginary diner and just talk about weird
Oh, okay.
pop culture scenarios. But pretty much all the cast members from that show went on to go write for like American Dad and for
really?
The Daily Show and a whole bunch of other big things like that. So they're like huge,
That's pretty
like
awesome.
senior
Damn.
editors and shit for big
Well,
comedy
that's
shows.
even like what was his name? Brendan Williams. Brendan Williams. He was the guy that did.
Brendan Williams?
It's like I'm a mom on a mission, and he's like
Oh,
dresses
yeah.
up as
Oh,
the
yeah.
weird ass characters.
Oh yeah.
He like made it huge too. I mean, he does a lot of stuff like behind the scenes Hollywood too. And he was one of the I mean, he was.
Yeah.
He might have been before Bo Burnham. He
Really?
might have been like just before.
he's been around for a while.
Yeah.
The guy that does the Grapist in Whitest Kids You Know.
Yes.
He's one of the creative executives for Adult Swim right now.
I am not
No
surprised by
shit.
that. That guy was like
Tie to the radiator.
I'm gonna tie the
Grape you in the
radiator and
mouth.
grape you in the mouth. You don't think
Sorry, did you
that
say grape
sounds
you?
at all?
Yeah, he's a grape.
Oh God, I'll be honest. That guy kind of carried that show.
Yeah, he really did.
Like,
yeah.
there were the
That and
other
Z-
supporting cast was great, but he
That and the-
carried
that
that.
can't
whoever did
remember-
the Abraham Lincoln video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, he was
That was
he
the-
was Abraham.
it was the Abraham?
Yeah, he was
Okay.
Abraham
Yeah.
Lincoln, and then
Jesus
it was the other
Christ.
two guys. Oh, he stabbed me in the butt. No, not my
Don't
butt.
break my butt.
Don't break my butt.
You double loud looking motherfucker.
Listen to the woman, John.
Calm down.
Just calm down. Oh God, the old school
Fucking-
YouTube was
It was
so
just
good.
nonsense. I
Like,
missed that.
Oh, I saw that the Trailer Park Boys just did a. It was a song parody of.
Oh, the sea shanty?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yes.
Oh, really?
His name was Whiskers Jelly.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
they did
God.
the sea shanty that got super popular on
Yeah,
TikTok,
yeah.
but they did it.
The Wellerman-
with
yeah,
the Wellerman.
yeah.
But they did it about the kitten, the
Oh,
kitty.
man.
It was
It was a-
fucking awesome.
That's a nice fucking kitty right there.
Yeah. I actually just recently found out, we went back through and we were watching like from the guys that have like kind of got their hands and everything.
Yeah.
It's interesting how in that industry of like comedy and comedy shows, like how all of like there's tons of people that intertwine with tons of different shit.
Right.
And that's what I was doing was double checking to make sure I got the right name. But we watched 6 Days to Air, which is like the South Park documentary or whatever, which shows their process.
Fuck, you want to talk about the crazy work
Nuts.
ethic those guys have?
Yep.
Fuck.
I didn't realize at any point that Bill Hader is one of the fucking like table guys where like
Really?
they spitball
really?
ideas.
Oh,
Yeah,
no shit.
Bill Hader is like a part of that creative process.
I fucking
How
love
the
Bill
fuck does he
Hader,
have
man.
time?
I don't know, and that's what was so crazy.
That's
It's
the
like,
craziest part is like these guys that are intertwined with so many things,
Yeah.
like especially something like that where it's literal
Every week.
turnaround time of 6 days.
Yeah.
How do you have the fucking time,
Dude.
Like the work ethic, man, is just unreal for some of
But
these.
when you
people.
like what you do, though, it doesn't even feel like work.
True.
I mean,
No,
like,
I mean,
if you're
that's
really into
100%
it, though,
true.
and you got your whole soul into it, it's yeah, it'll go by in a flash.
Because that
So.
even some of the segments that they show in that documentary is like them sitting at the table and just spitballing about what they could do for this week's episode with
yeah.
like the tiniest little like linear progression,
Right.
To make references to make sure you know like it's the same story.
God, I love it.
But like they're literally just like sitting like shooting the shit and like just talking shit about like these different scenes and like,
Right.
well, what if he came in here and was like, oh, my fucking asshole, because they were talking about the human centipede episode. That was
Oh
like
my
what they
God,
were
yeah.
covering.
Yeah.
Like, "Eat the cuttlefish," and like,
Oh, the cuttlefish.
yeah, and that is the funniest part too. Is
The
it like,
cuttlefish. No, the cuttlefish.
hold on, Kaya, I believe in you.
Oh my god, it was so gross.
But it's like just that whole process, and like even them in the booths is fucking hilarious. 'Cause-
I would pay to
imagine.
just sit there like in the room with those guys and just hang
Oh
out.
my God,
when they're like
dude.
writing an episode.
I mean, just the rapid fireness of
Yeah.
that too. Like, I would just love to see that process.
Yeah.
Like, that's
And I-
insane.
same thing. Like you learn so much shit about that process as well. Like I had no idea that Ike is that dude's daughter. I had no
Really?
idea. Yeah, like that's the daughter of one of the guys.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the
I
two
think
main
I
guys.
saw that where he was carrying a kid. for
Yeah,
an
that's
episode.
his daughter.
Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
think I saw that
Yeah.
too, like on YouTube, like as a
It's
skit or
fucking
something.
awesome.
That's. I wonder if she got paid for that.
Oh, I'm sure she's getting. Well,
but-
actually, so it's interesting. Like, well, I don't know if it's still the same way, but the child actors or like young actors, whew, you don't talk about money.
Yeah.
They make a lot of money for one. For two, they like at least when on the sets that I worked on, if there was ever like a baby or a young child, they always got their own trailer.
No shit.
They had to.
That's probably
like
good,
it was part
yeah.
of like I don't know if it was a union thing or what.
Yeah,
but
you
they
don't
had to
wanna
get
fuck with that.
Yeah, they got a private trailer, so they didn't have to sit out with everybody else, obviously.
Yeah.
and they always got paid.
That's awesome.
Buco bucks. I mean, it was
great.
It's good that there's like that
thousands.
level of compensation for it.
No, I mean,
'cause-
yeah. So thank God.
Yeah.
I am 7 years old, and I would like to be an actor.
I'm a 7-year-old. You have a beard, sir. Nah, it's
Puberty.
a genetic
No.
disorder.
Puberty hit me like fucking Thanos.
I have that werewolf's disease.
God.
I have werewolf's disease, but it's just starting here. It hasn't worked its way up or down yet.
There's some
Oh,
pretty
shit.
interesting that genetic jump or whatever, where you see those guys that are like covered in hair.
Oh god,
Like,
it's
those are.
weird. It's gross.
I mean, it's
Weird.
pretty interesting, man. Like it's interesting, like seeing because you literally can see,
Yeah, it's gross.
like looking at the rings of a tree, like where the hair goes.
Yeah.
because it's so defined.
Anyways, I totally forgot we should have done this in the beginning of the episode. We're 20 minutes in. Skills for the week. We didn't do them.
Shit.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm just so excited to be back and talk to you
know,
guys.
I
just wanted to chat with you guys.
Because
I
it's
just
pretty
wanted to
much
dive right
been
in.
like since I haven't been on the show, like it's fucking yeah.
You've been
haven't
you were
really-
on for one.
for
we were
one,
on
and then-
one, and then
Yeah.
you came back, and then
Yeah.
we went back on to one again. But the
Yeah.
one that you came back on, you were dead. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
I
like,
was fucking.
we didn't get to record till like 4 p.m. that day.
Oh, yeah.
I was so
He was coming
distant.
back
Yeah,
so
you were
late.
exhausted that
Yeah.
day.
So
was
you weren't
bad.
here. So basically, it's
Yeah.
been 3 episodes without Greg. You know? So we're glad you're back too.
2 episodes without him and 1 with a ghost streak.
So what's what do we got for skills this week, guys?
Oh,
You want me-
God.
you want me to start so you guys get a chance to
Sure.
think? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell the audience so I'm not talking to you guys, so I'm not distracting you from
Gotcha.
thinking. Okay. My skill this week, I'm going to go back into, because I've been fucking drilling home on my workouts, I'm going back into it, and I'm going to post like a workout. I'm going to get at least 5 days in this week on workouts. Yeah, 5 or 6. I'm going to try and get 6. But I've been doing 5. Let me tell you, but back on my, I'm back in the mode of back when I was personal training, which is awesome. And I'm back on just a few supplements, so like just protein and creatine. But I am telling you, folks, if you work out consistently and you're like sore and it's like kind of rough for you to get back into it, I'm telling you, creatine is the answer. That shit is no fucking joke. I forgot how good it was. So like basically when you start it back up, like with this one, it's always do creatine monohydrate. I don't do anything else. I don't do additives or anything. It's just straight creatine. But like you have to cycle back on to it. So it's like you take it 3 to 4 times a day
Oh, shit.
for the first 7 days, and then you just go back down to 1 to 2 times a day for maintenance, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. I did legs today, it was a brutal leg day, but I can guarantee you that they will not be nearly as sore as they would be if I was
On a
off the
normal
creatine.
day.
I mean, like
Nice.
I'm literally going in almost every day working out, doing some sort of workout, whether it's, and I do like active what do you call it? Active release therapy kind of too, which is like basically really, really lightweight or like yoga or something like that to just kind of stretch out and you know,
loosen up a
just
bit.
wait for the next day. But I'm literally going 7 days a week now. So
Fuck, man.
creatine ain't no joke. If you're hardcore working out, use that shit.
You should send me the kind of
Probably
creatine
know
that you use. I wouldn't mind checking that out.
I get mine from this one I got. It was $8, and it's from that Free Spirit Nutrition, not sponsored, down on the other side of the light by the Anytime, right next to the Anytime Fitness.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I go in there. I'll show you the bottle I have. It's right
Yeah,
over there.
do that.
It was $8, and I get like 30
Nice.
things
Fuck,
of it. Yeah,
yeah.
it's cheap stuff, but it fucking works so well. I
Damn.
mean, it's amazing.
Yeah,
how well it
$8.
works.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that's
my
perfect.
protein's usually $30 a pop.
Good
And that,
shit.
you know, it's the same amount. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on my skill for this week. I'm gonna keep growing my fit. I started a fitness Instagram too, just because I didn't want to post it on my normal Instagram. Because it's like, I don't want to
No, it's-
bombard
it's-
people. But
yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I want to post. It's more for me to like post
10 days from now, I'm going to be like, look at this dick
Progression.
print.
Yeah.
but just to like post my progressions and like how far I've achieved. So like every 7 days,
Yeah.
I'm doing like a update.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like every day I'm posting the workout with just a simple video, and then like every 7 days I'm doing like an update of like, hey, this is how
yeah.
I'm feeling, or this is how I'm looking, and everything like that. So I'm gonna just keep growing that. It's JD_fitness_815 because everything else is taken. So, so yeah,
Gotta
that
make
was-
it work.
So yeah, if you want to check that out and follow the journey, go on there. But that'll be my skill for the week, is just keep posting on there and
I
growing
like that.
Nice.
So.
Very cool.
This week, I am going to be applying for a voice acting position.
Hey,
for
yes.
I've been kind of wanting to get into that, and I wanted to give it a shot this week. So
Hell yeah,
that's
do
my
it,
thing for
bud.
this
Do
week.
it to
So,
it. Love to hear it.
So if you guys know of anything, let me know, or any resources that you might
I
have.
do.
Yeah,
I'll get
hit me
you.
up.
Don't let me know. Don't let me forget after this episode.
That's
I'll tell
fine.
you
I
which
got you
one.
covered.
Fuck yeah.
How about you, bud? What you got?
So I really want to. So the place I'm gonna be moving into needs some work still, and I really want to get in contact with that guy and see if I can't get my hands in there because I want to learn more about that process,
Right.
of like the refurbishing and everything else that needs to happen in that spot. So I wanna push towards that and see if I can get some hands-on experience with like carpentry and like hanging drywall and shit and
There
like
you
doing
go.
all that. So
Get that place started up and get her
Yeah.
going.
yeah.
Nice. That's what I like to see.
It's kind of a little bit of extra effort. And plus, there's a lot more, like satisfaction in knowing that like you participated
helped,
in.
Yeah.
And then when you destroy that drywall by nailing stuff into it. No, not like punching it. I mean like nailing
Yeah.
stuff to it. You'd be like,
Yeah.
haha, it's all right because I did that
Yeah.
drywall.
And I'll do it
That was
again.
all me.
I made that. I can destroy it. It's like when you make a Lego creation, right? Nobody else gets to destroy it, but you get to because you made it.
Unless you have siblings, and then they'll do it anyway.
Yeah, because they're just assholes.
Yeah.
But all right, cool. So we got it. I don't think we've done skills for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done skills. So glad we're back on that.
Yeah.
Back on the train.
Yeah,
You know.
we're back on track.
Anyways, yeah, I kind of went over all my pop culture stuff that's happened recently. It's crazy, and thankfully, none of it was politics this time.
Fuck yeah.
It just seems like lately everything is like.
Except for fucking Bruce Springsteen. No,
Except for fucking Bruce Springsteen, but fuck that guy. He's a pretentious
kidding.
asshole. But like,
no.
yeah, everything else was very easy going. Oh, also the Weeknd's performance for the halftime show, odd, but
it was strange.
shout out to him because anyone talking shit, go fuck yourselves. I found out he didn't get paid for that performance for one, and two, he wanted it his way. Like he wanted to perform it and have all these visuals and everything the way that he perceived them. So he dished out for the entire budget of it.
Wow.
What?
He dished out $7 million to shoot that
No shit.
and didn't get paid for it.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's all his own money that went into that budget.
I would have been
for
like,
that.
I will dish out money, but you're gonna pay me still.
Yeah, no. So like,
Fuck.
dude, you know what? I thought it was I
That's
thought
fucking
it was
awesome.
different. It wasn't like I liked it because it wasn't like over the top of
Yeah.
it was, don't get me wrong, they always are, but it wasn't like here's a reveal of somebody who you wouldn't have expected because they've done that for the past 10 fucking years of like
It's Janet Jackson's tit.
yeah, here's Janet Jackson's titty and stuff like that. So it was cool to see. It was just him and he was just rocking out, having a great time. There was
Yeah.
no mishaps or anything.
He looked like he was having fun.
Yeah, he was cool. So fuck it. It was cool.
Good,
And
yeah.
the part where he like goes into the light maze was crazy. Like he like it was weird. So there's like a choir of fucking 100 people that are singing, and he kind of comes down, and you see him like drop down, and then the stage or like the choir thing opens up in the middle, and it's just a shit like thousands of lights in there, and you see him walk out. And then halfway through the performance, he walks back in, and he's got like a phone camera or something that's being projected to the screens.
Yeah.
And it's him walking through this maze of lights. It's fucking wild.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that part
That's
was cool.
cool.
I'm not hating on it. I thought he did a great job. Fuck it. But
Yeah.
Nala wants to be on the show. Apparently, I don't know what the fuck her deal is.
Bring her up here.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, fatty.
No, I want to pet you.
Fatty. But yeah, I don't know. Did you guys have anything else? That
No, dude,
crazy
that's
happened
pretty much
this
it.
week
This
or
week,
anything?
no.
Nothing? This is a short episode. I think we
Is
just.
it?
It's like
About 30 episodes?
20,
30 minutes.
30
It's about 30 episodes long. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I,
about 30 episodes long. Am I right? Sorry. That's fucked up, wasn't it? Well, yeah, this is a short one, boys, but
Yeah, it's all good.
we got a lot of stuff that we said and everything. We got our skills for the week. So
Oh, yeah.
Come
don't
join
forget
us.
to check out JD Creations LLC on Facebook and on Instagram now, actually. Don't forget to check out Jake Dunaway on YouTube. Don't forget to check out Thirst Homeless on YouTube. This episode is brought to you by JD Creations LLC, brought to you by Hardware Coffee Company, coming soon, brought to you by AstroDesignCompany.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit it, don't quit it. Hit it pass to your friends. Press pass that like and subscribe. Hide your kids, hide your wives, because we out here making great content. And other than that, folks, we will see you next week. We love you so much.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Get the
Get out. We don't even want you here anymore. We don't want your kind here.